good to go.
Hostile enemy troops identified. Over. Hostile forces spotted. Over. Enemy forces spotted. Enemy troops identified. Do you copy? Hostile forces spotted. Over. Hostile forces spotted. Over.
Clear. All right.
Hostile infantry spotted. Enemy troops identified. Do you spotted. Over. Enemy troops identified.
Clear.
To capture the control point, stand close to the flag. The more players your team has near the flag, the faster it will be captured. To get back into the fight, call a medic by pressing the left mouse button. To open the spawn screen, press the right mouse button.
Clear.
The green spawn point icon you see on the map is your squad leader. Select this to spawn at their position. Select your army and kit by clicking the buttons on the left side of the screen.
Clear.
Requesting ammunition. Over.
Clear.
Enemy troops identified. Do you copy? Hostile infantry spotted. Over.
If you click the right mouse button on Spotted, you can choose the spotted enemy type from a list.
Enemy troops identified. Do you copy?
UAV online and transmitting.
Supplies at your position.
Sprint short distances by double tapping your forwards key.
Enemy forces spotted. Over. Hostile infantry spotted. Over.
To reload the weapon, press your reload key.
Enemy forces. Over. Enemy forces. Over.
Weapon, press the weapon toggle button on the kit you chose in BFHQ.
UAV transmitting on command.
Supplies at your position.
Throwing frag.
Good deal, thanks. Enemy forces. Over.
Press and hold the right mouse button to control the power of a throw. The longer you hold the button, the further it will be thrown.
Hostile. Throwing frag.
Enemy troops identified. Your forces. Enemy forces. Over. Hostile enemy troops identified. Do you copy?
Right here.
Requesting a medic. Over. Cleared and under control.
Ammo. Right here.
UAV transmitting on command.
Enemy units on the move.
Right here. Clear. All right, you're good to go.
Online and transmitting.
Supplies at your position. Enemy
your parachute key to pull the parachute ripcord.
Hostile infantry spotted. Over. Hostile forces on the ground. Outpost is being overrun.
UAV transmitting on this mark.
Enemy forces. Over. Enemy units. Hostile forces spotted. Hostile forces spotted. Over. Good deal, thanks. Enemy units on the move. Enemy units on the snipers on our perimeter. Snipers on our perimeter. Thanks, champ. Enemy forces. Enemy forces. Over. Enemy. I know you want. Enemy activity. Do you copy? Enemy forces. Enemy units spotted. Enemy forces. Enemy troops identified. Do you copy? Over. Hostile forces spotted. Over. Hostile forces spotted. Hostile forces spotted. Over.
First aid right here.
Enemy forces. Over.
UAV online and transmitting.
Supplies at your position. Enemy units on the move. Enemy forces. Over.
Get ammo
Hostiles on the ground.
Get ammo here.
Enemy forces. Hostile forces spotted. Over. Hostile infantry spotted. Over. Snipers on our perimeter. Enemy units on the move. Snipers on our perimeter. Hostile sniper spotted. Over. Enemy troops.
Online and transmitting.
Snipers on our perimeter. Forces spotted. Over. Enemy troops identified. Do you copy? Enemy troops. Hostile forces spotted. Over. Enemy. Enemy infantry spotted.
Clear.
Snipers on our perimeter. Spotted. Over. On the ground.
First aid
Supplies
right
at your
here.
position. Hostile forces spotted. Over.
UAV transmitting on this mark.
Hostiles on the ground. Enemy forces. Over. Snipers on our perimeter. Hostile sniper spotted. Over. You got it. Sniper! I'm bingo on ammo. Do you copy? Thanks. I owe you one.
UAV online.
Snipers on our perimeter. Forces spotted. Over. Sniper! Enemy forces. Enemy forces. Enemy forces. Over. Hostile forces spotted. Over.
Mark.
Supplies at your position. Enemy activity. Do you copy? Sniper! Enemy forces. Enemy forces. Hostile forces spotted. Over. Enemy forces. Enemy troops identified. Do you copy? Hostile forces. Enemy forces. Over. I'm bingo on ammo. Do you copy? Hostile forces. Forces. Over. Sniper!
UAV transmitting on this
Thanks,
mark.
champ. Enemy troops identified. Do you copy? Sniper! Requesting ammunition. Over. Hostile forces spotted. Over. Enemy troops identified. Do you copy? Hostile infantry spotted. Over. Hostile infantry spotted. Over. Follow me! Hostile infantry spotted. Over. Hostiles on the ground. Enemy troop! Snipers on our perimeter. Snipers on our perimeter. Hostile forces spotted. Snipers on our perimeter. Sniper! Hostile forces. Over. Over. Hostile forces spotted. Hostile forces spotted. Over. Enemy forces. Over. Snipers on our perimeter. Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks. Hostiles on the ground. Hostile snipers on our perimeter. Sniper. Hostile forces spotted. Over.
The radar station nearby belongs to your enemy. Destroy it to prevent the enemy commander from tracking your movements.
Enemy forces. Over. Snipers on our perimeter. Thanks, Jim. Enemy forces. Snipers on our perimeter.
Press the right mouse button to use the scope. Hold the fire button after shooting to stay in zoomed mode.
On our perimeter. I'm bingo on ammo. Do you copy? Hostile forces spotted. Enemy forces. Enemy forces. Enemy forces. Snipers on our perimeter. Enemy troops identified. Hostile infantry spotted. Over.